Hi, and welcome to the second Apotheosis video, in which I attempt to explain the plot of this short film to you. Since it's taking place in the science fiction world, we have to talk about that world first. What we've created is something called the Nexus, which is a construct where you're uploaded digitally upon your death. Your consciousness goes to a hard drive, and you can basically be in a video game world that is constantly expanding after you pass. When we are uploaded, we go to this afterlife or heaven-like place, as some would probably view it, in a digital form. That's very much like an open world video game. You can build things, create things, and go just about anywhere and visit other people's creations. So if you want to run with the dinosaurs, feel free. Motorbike up Everest, great. Be at a music festival with all your favorite acts in Bali for 100 years, fine. Also, if you just want to stay at home, absolutely fine. It is a reward given to us by this company because it's easy file space. This is a well-trod science fiction trope or idea. It's happened in Transcendence, it's Lawnmower Man, Outer Limits, Black Mirror does it a couple of times. Basically, any science fiction TV show since the 90s has dealt with moving a consciousness into a digital form. So that's what we wanted to play with, and now we can tell you about the characters and the plot. Now that I've explained what the Nexus is to you, I can move on to what the plot of Apotheosis is. Maura Kazan was a writer into her life and continued writing into her afterlife. She's been around for well over 900 years or so now, writing this entire time. Then she runs out of ideas. This is a brand new thing for her since she can remember. She's always had an idea of what the next book was. In fact, in life, she had way too many ideas. Now she wants to move on, but can't because she realizes that somebody needs to write for the people. Now, this is where we meet Noah. Noah is a recently deceased man. Due to the nature of his death, he is seeking a reward in this afterlife. So he's running around to parties, drinking, meeting women, meeting men, etc. So this is our conflict. Maura really needs somebody to take up the pen to serve humanity as a writer, the interpreter of all the struggles we're going through, and Noah wanting to run as far away from purpose and responsibility as possible. Now that you understand the world of Apotheosis and a little bit about the plot, I'd like to explain how all of the perks down below tie into the plot and the world of the short film. The afterlife prediction is a social media post where we'll describe in a paragraph what we think will happen to you if you're uploaded to the Nexus. It'll cover what happens when you first get there, what you'll do for the majority of your time, and about how long you'll stay there trying to fulfill that purpose. The prop from the film perk is a prop from the film. We're going to give you a little brooch that our characters are utilizing in the plot to connect to the Nexus when they want to change something within their digital world. Since we're shooting on the family ranch and the place where Maura has chosen to have her afterlife within the plot of the short film, we're providing various digital photos of that ranch and the strange wildlife that lives here known as our cows. So take a look at those perks, and if you get at that level, we'll either send you a digital copy or an actual hard copy of one of those photos. On the ranch that we're shooting the film are also these ridiculous cows who love bananas. So one of our perks is for you to vote on which of 4 cows get the bucket of bananas. Once we've got a tally of the votes for which cow gets them, we're going to send a video out on our page of the cows that get to eat these things and gobble them up and look ridiculous while they do so. The crew video perk will happen while we're shooting the film, and we'll have all of our crew stand around, look directly into camera, and thank you personally with your very own video. One of the higher level perks is a ranch visit and barbecue, in which you'll get to come out to the ranch, get a tour of it, get to feed some bananas to some cows, and we'll make you a barbecue dinner in a way to say thank you in a really big way for helping us out. The highest level perk is the executive producer perk. If you fund half of our film, we'll give you any of the other perks down below, of course, absolutely included, and a gigantic thank you for making this thing possible. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for your support. If you give us $1 million, you can have this dog and a manservant, because I can't not be around the dog.